With Duviri Paradox done, we have a few more things we have to do before we get into 1999, from what I understand. We'll save the demo until we're actually in 1999 proper. I need to do Lotus Eaters. Yes. A strange call comes from beyond that must not go unanswered. Okay. I'm into this. I'm ready. Ready to see what this has to offer. Investigate the sound. Okay, so we're going to... Yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, we have to get through, oh god, what is it? Man in the Wall, Deimos, T2.0 activities. We had to do that. What do you mean mission complete? What? 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 Okay. What? What? Huh. Okay. Drifter, can you read this? Pig Zerman's own resident archivist allowed me to access residence not easy. Fearsome entity called Melissa. She says they to pass. Prepared by my teacher. In case we have not already spoken, I am actress, archivist Deviri. I believe I know who you are. Better perhaps than you do. As a token trust, I enclose the curious blueprint. The blades, well after master testings, but waited for Warframe use. Clearly they're meant for you. Acrithis, the items delivered to your inventory. Mountain's Edge, dual Nankanas. That's kind of hot, actually. What does Sun and Moon actually require for blueprint? That was a great speed run. Oh yes, we did. That was a Warframe speed run. Ooh, I'll take my Gauss Prime. Melee. I probably don't have enough, which is fine. I'm missing Rune Marrow, which is probably up Duviri Paradox. That's fine. I need to go back to Duviri to be able to craft those. Oh no, I have to do Duviri. How terrible. Try this again? Weird. I don't know what that was last time. The fish. More of the void sound.
Oh. It's you.
What? What in the flip phone? Oh, interesting. So you have to do both.
This isn't just a bad memory, is it? This is new. Whatever this is, I'm not leaving you alone with it.
You, my child, the great indifference wants to take. I want to let it. I feel only the call. You, my champion. Please, drown out that noise that beckons. If any other answers the call, no, it has to be you. Our paradox.
Okay. Of course, the Void would call on a Nokia flip phone, let's be real. Oh, whoa. It's a weird-ass cat again. I just got the bike from Nightwave 2. I need to figure out how to equip the bike. It's just the snack rooms from the back rooms. I like the ball physics. Very Resident Evil. He just moves to the top of the stairs, sits momentarily, continues walking because I got too close. Chat, if we're actively talking about spoilers, because I'm not actively watching, if we're talking about spoilers, I will just not look at chat. Weebney, thanks for the follow. I am almost to current content. You just have to give me a little bit longer. Okay, the cat just disappeared. Almost missed that.
Do you hear it? The calls of angels, devils, life itself. It's grown so loud. It tries to follow in his footsteps through time. You must find him first.
Love the use of the pager echo. I'm very much a fan of that. The link to the past is forged when time is running out, while Lloyd works tirelessly, and the Lotus keeps their lonely vigil step by step. The indifferent draws closer to its coveted prey. Very cool. Very cool, Graha. We still have a couple things that we do have to finish up first, though, before we can get to 1999 and the 1999 demo. We have a couple quests that I actually am hard locked out of.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Then you know where you have to go. I will stay here, watch her, and then everyone. I'll be waiting for you to get answers and get back to us. Whatever happens in that year, whatever makes it so important, figure it out. Okay, I guess you should really get going. Please find RPS. I don't know how to prove it, but it really is me, not it. Remember Armiel and Zariman? Cool. I'll take that. There's a couple quests I have to do as catch up. Wait. So the Hex is 1999? In December. So this is 1999. So we're not getting to the Hex yet. Because I need to do Deadlock Protocol to actually finish Deimos. Power struggle within the corpus elite has erupted, seeking control enough. Ano seeks to look to the past, very origins of the corpus itself. These shouldn't be super long from what I understand, but I do need to finish them up.
7 for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once.
The hand moves.
New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Yeah, because this is required to finish Deimos, and I haven't finished this yet. Yes.
Solaris.
I haven't done the new Strange either. Okay.
Agent, crab diver, or pit boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nathaniel, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus Power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Neth, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
I had something I was going to say and I totally forgot what it was, if I'm being completely honest. Very, very, very cool introduction to this. Sorry as well afterwards. I mean, I'm trying to get through as many of these as I can, because the more of the quests that I do, the more, because I'm locked out of a couple things right now. With this quest, we got the Corpus ship tile set rework. Oh, cool. Thank you for the bit. I appreciate that. And awesome. Cool clarification.
Sparky. Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This Deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well,
Not the clout.
Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one bound by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
There we go. Need you to not do that. What's my grade? What do you mean grading on Warframes? Like, which ones do I like, or like what's the context? Out of here. Simplified CTF mission, or I guess King of the Hill technically. What's my grade? I don't understand the con. Like what do you mean grade? Like what do I give it? Like what my score is out of 10? How much grinding do I intend to do? How much grinding have I done? I don't know the full context there.
It's Neff, all right. Patching through.
Like all of you, I was born poor.
With but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But as an orphan, or as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvis Granum.
The Corpus became my son.
Mm-hmm. This was the guy on Venus, right? The guy who was trying led into the Thermia fractures. Like he was part of the earlier story. So I wouldn't necessarily call the game that. Okay, I was wondering when he'd come back into the fold. Am I conflicted? What's going on? Where's this third point? Oh, I guess they have a tower by default so that it game state progresses. Not bad. Out of here. I did not miss that glaive. No, sir. I definitely did not miss that glaive.
Over the years, as my wealth blossomed and my humility grew vast, I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back.
She was a member of the ruling elite. So he's supposed to be the heir, I'm assuming. I was really trying to shoot through that, actually. Drink 5 seconds. I will respectfully. I'm not looking at chat until at some point later in the stream because this is the third time we've had somebody pop up with spoilers. Thankfully, I've been avoiding them. I've honestly been really engrossed in the game. But if we're having trouble with spoilers today, I really need to not look at chat right now. I'm out of energy. Oh, I got the longer animation because one of them fell. Okay, that's fine.
Very special, very secret succession program.
Uh-huh.
It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder.
Makes sense.
And, more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
So Jace is correct. When I ask questions, and it's usually me trying to work through the problem myself, not asking for an actual answer.
Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon.
Where my extract?
Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
Sure, I'll take that. 1 out of 10. I mean, personally, right now, I mean 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 status. Game has a lot to it. Sure, I managed to expedite a lot of the grind.
Is it safe to shovel out in the open?
But
you know where to meet.
very much a fan of it. $69, nice. Think you should put a thing that says all questions are rhetorical. Why? No. No. I mean, I could just be girl DM. I could just say you're allowed to spoiler for the price of $34.99 USD. I could do that instead. Oh, wait. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. I actually really love that short of hers. It's the spoiler tax. You can send me $35. You can spoil as much as you want. God, I love girl DM.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere.
Hey, St. Virgil's.
Now we've got thermia fractures threatening to roast Fortuna. Now can move.
I'm supposed to talk to Utico. I did talk to Utico, though, didn't I?
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go. No worries. I've got others in stock.
What is my standing, actually? I think I'm missing... Yeah, it's the bonds that I'm running out of.
Make good.
I did talk to her, though. What?
Copy that. Keep a shiny sign.
Oh, I guess it's maybe an instance version of her. That would make sense. Yeah, backroom to get an instance version of her to be able to continue this quest. That makes sense.
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum.
Interesting.
Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur. He had real power. Our ear inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
Or except Protea.
And so they believe they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
No, I haven't gotten a lich yet. I have not done that yet. Okay, if we're arguing that spoilers happen when I very respectfully asked hi, I'm not gonna really look at chat, and then we're trying to impose upon I, as the streamer, for me to accommodate saying, oh, hi, please be patient, I have autism, I talk about rhetorical things. Like, I don't know how to help you, if I'm being completely honest. I feel that I have been fairly respectful. If we're going to start an argument about, well, I should be able to talk about spoilers, you're more than welcome to find another streamer, if I'm being completely honest. I'm being as respectful as I can, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm not spoiling myself. Thank you very much. Oh, the ship, it's so good. The ship is great.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they'll look like. See what you can find.
See what we got. Yippee VT, thank you for the follow.
It's, right. It's a great, big hand.
It do be a hand.
Granum tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can...
Interesting. I was wondering why they were all left hands.
Engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
Look, we're joining the stream. Yeah, it's good to see ya.
What was that?
Appreciate the follow. Hope you're enjoying.
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen one before. Small, though. About as big as a person.
They're sending them through the
Patch
void.
me into the system. Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Nathaniel, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return our Solaris brothers and sisters, or to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno's thugs. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews?
I do like the Moas. The Moas have a really interesting design. They grew on me.
History to make.
Give me a second. I need to enact that ban. Cool. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, and this is just a just respect thing across the board. Please don't join a streamer's chat, and please don't be aggressive. Let's just. There's your free common sense advice. No, I didn't get a MOA yet. Yeah, I heard there was a person on Fortuna. Oh, rip. That counted. That counted as the kill floor.
Ready now? Proteum trace spiking. It's time! Send in the next volunteer!
See, you'd think, especially when I make a generalized statement and someone actually feels like they're personally attacked. That's not how that works. That's how you kill a mood. Little sad by that now. Let's see. Where am I going? Probably the other way.
No! This! What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
Interesting.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Definitely need to drop it. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean wrongfully accused? I did not target anyone specifically. What is happening this stream? I have gone through the entirety of Warframe being completely fine. Like, what is going on today? I'm a little confused and a little concerned, if I'm being completely honest. I have targeted nobody. You are more than welcome to go through the chat, like the actual backlog. Like, I don't know what is going on.
Still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
Because I'm more than happy to finish 1999 off stream if this is going to be the case.
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
I've had a little issues with the 3 barrier enemies. Had a little bit of issues with them clogging up defense targets until they actually go down. I don't know what it is about them specifically. Been a good journey through Warframe and a good stream. Back to normal life with work, so I'm heading off. No, it's good to see you. Thanks, I appreciate that.
My void. It's real. It's real.
Love the vibration from my melee still going through.
What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there.
But I wasn't pressing the button. I'm not pressing B. I guess I was locked into the action because cutscene froze all actions. So it's still doing melee because I felt the vibration on my controller on my melee throughout that entire cutscene. Pugmaster, thank you for the follow.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Try unit, just go melee them. I don't know, because there were a couple things we were doing because the Pluto assassination target. You had to have the hack traces, right? You have to have the hack things. We were stuck in a defense mission last night because we were trying to get a bunch of the hacks, but it wouldn't. Literally, as soon as my summons ran out, because I kept them up, as soon as my summon ran out and there was a tri-shield, because you can hear a weird effect when you attack the shield. Then the wave progressed. It was so strange. Go ahead. Thank you for this, the gifted sub. Appreciate that. My ooh, this is new. It's new dialogue.
Everyone is asking, when will I, Nefanyo, end this unprofitable, squabbling deadlock? People are saying Nefanyo's perfect for the big seat, a visionary, an exemplar, a protege of the great founder himself, Harvard Branham. Friends, our time is at hand.
Ah, got him. See, hand pun. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Funny.
How many kids are going to grow up in the feds because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
UD. There's a vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead, with a united board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
You're back. We finished Duviri about, 40 minutes ago, something like that. Rough, but thank you for the follow. Duviri was great. I'm enjoying this. We're going to Phobos. Spicy. Oh, no, the Duviri ending was great. I absolutely love the Duviri Paradox ending.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area.
Isn't this why we have the Corpus dude interrupt missions? Oh, don't worry, elders, I shall protect your crowns.
They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Yeah, I figured. Because I really haven't dealt with them. I should probably be looking out for them more.
Verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
Wild.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
We must steal his penny. We must steal his pence piece, his doubloons.
See this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of
Doubt.
old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
Now it's gonna be like Anakin turning into Vader. It's gonna be that. It's just glorious and painless. Oh dear God, it hurts. I feel like I need to watch. I feel like I need to watch Lord of the Rings, playing Oblivion this week.
Shall be proven. None shall deny me. What?
What, Tenno?
No? Again? Not today. As Parvos' heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your nephew is almost home.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be a really funny reunion?
Desire inspires action, thief, and my desire to escape is greater than yours.
They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him.
That's a big coin.
As if
What?
the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
Escape is greater than we, right? It was funny. Okay, so now I understand this. Now I understand the system a little better.
We've got a lock on you, Upwelder. Good luck.
Oh, hi. This is the thing.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary.
So he went into hiding.
I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
Oh, did he? He either went into hiding or was exiled.
You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time.
I'm sorry, what?
preserved me.
Time manipulation. Okay, fair enough.
But at the cost of all that she was. Now, she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Uh-huh.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. To Nef Anyo, that honor.
I bet new.
Name. I have watched you.
Oh, yes. Lay it on him.
Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth.
Flaccid philosophy. That is a...
Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
Must be a different son.
You know nothing. falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you, Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need
the Tenno.
them.
Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
Eye manipulation. Yep.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck. What the hell? Outwelder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
I'm assuming that he can now reassume control of the,
Inadequate.
He's inadequate.
You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
If I can actually aim correctly, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so the specters have showed up. Okay, that's what he meant by specters. That's super cool. It's fun. Right, because the anti-X is over here. There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I think that was a really cool, cool reveal. I'm super into that.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault. I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Proteus Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried.
Makes sense.
Deal?
Zorus Blueprint. Surely weapon of Corpus Providence. So linked to the Spectre technology, Zorus strikes rapidly and with great devastation. Capable of, it was not your intention. It was capable of chaining combos infinitely.
Neff's
Okay.
a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Cool. Let's collect the thingies. Is it still a top tier glaive? Okay, fair enough.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old
vaults.
Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
Vaults, my actual worst mission type. See, I say that, but I'm not super into the 4 keys one. I'm really not a fan of those. I think that's mostly just not being a fan of them versus actually being awful at them. I need y'all to stop shooting at me for 5 seconds. I need to actually think here. So both of these sides are going to be... There should be a laser door here? Should be is the keyword. I can't even see him. There a sensor beam? No, they turn off. Very briefly. The fact that they didn't one shot kind of makes me sad. With that cape, that's it. Oh, it could be worse. I could have Bubonico on right now. Literally, like 40% of my screen is taken up when I do that. You joke, but it could be worse.
Looks like a partial find. Let's see if Anyo's cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough.
Interesting. Interesting that the Entrati was used there. We'll go B first. Laser wall. I actually remember this tile set. There's like 2 cameras covering this section. Hey, that's cheating. You can't be in there. Eventually, you guys will just stop moving. they following me in here? Haha, you fool! They got iframed through that. That's two.
I am calling it the Spectre Particle. As my Archimedeans explain, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant mirroring her surrogate.
Interesting.
Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Right. I was wondering about enemy density, but I was like, oh yeah, I am technically fighting two factions right now. Don't you bubble shield me. He actually just Halo Reach drop shielded me. Against non-corpus targets? I guess. I will get to whatever quests I physically need to. That is my goal today. Because we're a little ways off from 1999. I'm also trying to get levels on my sword because I need to format again. So this actually is a good opportunity to cheese some easy levels. Actually surprised the glaive hit that. Should have missed that. Once the player hits them, but I assume they would trigger on anyone else. Well, no, I should have, no, when I moved into when I was undoing the lock, because the lasers passed through me while I was doing the lock on the room. That's why I was confused. Gotta be drones or something that I'm missing. I thought the other one was on. That one's permanent then. That one was way easier than I thought that was going to be.
They control us. They hit our research site for the Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Pavos Granum originated Spectre Particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us.
A little bit, yeah.
need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Give me that. Take my Revibara. I actually really kind of like the Spectre enemy type. I mean, they're still Corpus, right? I mean, it's honestly kind of cool.
Another job well executed.
Oh my god. Vulpine Mask. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even know there were rapiers in this game. That's interesting. What does Zorus' blade need? I'm assuming it's going to be pretty hefty in terms of crafting.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up.
Or not, never
Biz's
mind.
findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own.
Interesting.
We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
Build Zorus and Foundry. Oh, I guess I have all three of them then. Never mind. 29 seconds. To which you will see, you can rush for 0 plat. I like that they allow you to just like, because they still have to have it. I'm sure they still have to have a value assigned to it. Yeah, okay. I didn't know weapon parts don't need blueprints or don't need you don't need to craft the weapon parts. I thought you did. So it's cool. I get to learn new things every stream. Great.
Weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
This is going to be interesting. Do I have any stances for this? Astral Twilight. Sure. Probably Pressure Point. Algum's not bad. Probably Fury, honestly. Why do I own 2 maxed out Furies? This is fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. I'll have to build it later if it's actually a pretty good weapon. I'll have to upgrade it later because it has like no Forma slots. So I'll have to actually do like polarities and stuff.
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship.
Or I can get
They're
stuck.
spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
Got him. I also like the progression as well. Okay, so you can charge that. Interesting. They kind of remind me of Roke a little bit.
We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry. I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Oh, Anya.
Duty. The fleet's going to blow. Outwelder. Abort.
Wait, it's a time trick, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world.
What an interesting weapon. Everywhere I jump is a wall. Can I get where there we go. Right, okay, right back to where I started. Okay. Sounds about right. I'm just landing on grenades. Give me that. What is hitting me? Damn it, I see you. I went the complete opposite way, didn't I? Yep, yes I did.
Biz. I don't think they made it.
Welder? Nudie, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus.
I'm ready for this boss fight. I'm ready for a not junction Warframe boss fight. See how long they last.
There, our rig jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right.
Hold them released. Okay, so you just have to go after the actual spectre particles themselves. So you're just boomerang them. You're Zelding it. And volunteers, quote unquote. I see that. Okay, so capturing the particles. Not seeing a meter or anything fill up though.
the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
I can't get Solaris rep because I'm maxed. No.
Now bring the rest home.
There we go. So you have to build up a charge. I don't know why it took so long. Trying to aim with this is definitely not my strong suit.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping
Oh, I see. Okay, there's a, it's the 3 dots to the right of my reticle. Spectral debris. I'm sure I'll need that later. That's 1. Two.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
That's 3.
By now, your friends have
That's Chunk.
noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done. And goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
That cunning ode. Outworlder, you've got to get out of there.
I physically can't. I don't have enough vector particles on me. That's 2. Three. You know, it's rude to shoot at me. Did I not do it? Okay, I literally did the mechanic and it still said I didn't do it. All right.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
And I picked 3rd time. Thank you. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have a learning curve for me. That didn't count as a crit.
Try to interrupt it.
I interrupted it. I'm still not doing damage.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
I don't know what you mean the cycle's degrading. I literally, that did nothing. Can I get off of duel, please? What do you mean? Why does it keep bringing up my dual toxicus? Get out of here. Yeah, like it's not. The feedback isn't there. I'm missing something from this fight.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Yep, and now I gotta do the whole thing again. God damn it. Two. Okay, I should not have won this boss fight. There's no, I should not have won that.
Huh? The protein trace is gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened.
Amazing.
We did it. I have a headache.
Our people are calling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
Okay, but where's Granum? There's my console. John and Jesse, thank you for the follow. Not a fan of the glaive set, personally. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. I'm just not a fan of the actual moveset.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Probably gets better once I level it up. It's fine. Mods fixes the glaives problems. Fair enough. I mean, I'll give it a go down the line at some point again. Be able to swap back and forth between weapons.
Solaris, we are...
Okay.
Oh,
fair enough.
The Leverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it.
Who is this?
So few visited, let alone donated. Oh, I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Leverian. You just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, well, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go. I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have,
I've never seen this.
but I did.
Never seen this NPC.
Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
Okay. Not now.
The system shall change. No more clutching at sunk costs, imposed ideals, hand-me-down hopes. No, we are better than that. Corpus shall know a violent restructuring, but with time enough to face the impending threat from Tau with renewed and absolute vigor. Or not. Perhaps the rot is too deep. Perhaps the father should abandon his children. Perhaps it is time for a new philosophy. Life's just a bargain like any other. Yours is no different. Would you like a seat at my new table? Perhaps with your masked friends alongside? The business, was it? A curious name. And Utico, of course. All people who know what they want. I know what they want. But what about you? Tell me, friend. What is it you desire?
A lot of desires capitalized there.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
So, yeah, I didn't get to hear because the message interrupted it. I didn't actually get to hear the ending from, what's her face, from Vox, which makes me a little sad. I didn't get to hear the end sequence on that one. It's like the Protea blueprint, though. Fair enough. But at this point, we have a little more wrap up to go. If you're on the VOD channel, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And if you're on stream, hang tight for a second.